Please welcome Caleb Followill. Caleb, how are you?
I'm doing good. Great to be here. Thank you for having me.
Oh, man, thank you for being on the show. Can we just get straight into this new album? Can we please have fun? It's coming out on the 10th of May. Can we please have fun? It sounds like a statement of intent rather than a question. Is that about right?
Whenever the title came about, there was like this conversation happening between the people that work with us and people at the label and stuff. And they're like, is it like a question mark? Is it an exclamation point? What is it? And for me, I didn't really know. It was really just kind of a frustrated request. It was just like, can we please have fun? And I meant that like as in, can we enjoy this process and not overthink it and just get back to going in there and trying to make music that made us happy and never consider the outcome. Let's not think about what we've done in the past that was successful or what we've done in the past that wasn't successful. Let's just think about right here, right now, what makes you excited. And that's what we did. We went in there, and to the point of at the end of the album, we were just like, man, we still have more. We just wanted to keep going because it was like we just kept beating out the stuff, and every song kept getting better, and the song would get kicked off the list. But in the process, we did have fun. I know that word, people are really latching on to fun, and it's been a positive thing. Like all of the press that we've done and everything, there's been like a little bit of a lightness to it that you don't get when you have like an album title with seriousness hanging over it. But yeah, we went in there, and it was a very selfish album for us. It was like, this is only for us. We didn't have a label at the time. We were free agents. If it failed, it was on us. If it was successful, it was on us. And luckily, but after we were finished, then we did get a record deal. And then it was like, well, geez, I'm glad it wasn't one of those records that they came in and are like, all right, now we need you to go write some hits.
Now, I wanted to just mention this because I think, and I hope you take it as a compliment, but obviously being around you and interviewing you guys over the years, I've seen you in different states. I've seen you in different places, I guess mentally or emotionally or whatever. And the one thing that I've said to everybody at Radio X, and I think I've said it on air as well, is that what I've seen in the past few weeks is you look light. There is a lightness about your energy, the whole band's energy, and it's a completely different state. So when the album title got revealed, I was like, oh, okay, like that's really interesting. Is that how it feels for you right now?
Well, this is the most fulfilled I've ever been, I would say. When we finished the record, I told everyone, like when we finished it and people started to kind of hear little bits and pieces of it, and we saw excitement or, the things that come along with that, I told the guys and I told my wife and everyone, and I meant it and I still mean it. I said, if this album has no success or is massively successful or whatever happens, I said, it doesn't make a difference. I am already completely fulfilled, and I set a mark for myself and I hit it. And anything that comes along with this is just adding to something that already feels like I've completed something, and I'm something I can stand behind and be proud of forever.
Well, you're back in the UK. You've got the tour in June. You're playing BST with Paolo Nutini and the Vaccines as well in London's Hyde Park. Tickets are on sale now. I know you've always said you've been a massive fan of playing in the UK. Is there one show that always sticks in your mind?
Oh boy, there have been a lot. I mean, playing Hyde Park is always insane because we're constantly pinching ourselves. Like, how did we get here, and how is it possible that all these people are coming here to watch us?
I think there's a really interesting moment in those Hyde Park shows when I've seen you a couple of times. For some reason, what always sticks in my mind is when you do Knocked Up, and there's that kind of call and response thing going on. And for some reason, like, and I have seen you play all over the world, but for some reason it just seems a lot louder and a lot bigger there. I don't know what the scale of is. That's my lasting memory of your shows there.
Yeah, that show's always special. And, you know, there are a lot of shows that it's like you can feel the pressure of it. And I think because we feel so at home in the UK, that pressure doesn't hit us at Hyde Park. We go out there and we feel like we're just the entertainment of a great day out in the sunshine. And that's special. But I mean, some of the small gigs along the way, those were just insane. And if I could go relive them, if I could be in the crowd for some of them, would just be amazing. But even to be back in my shoes and relive some of those small venues, the garage.
You used to say
the garage.
The garage.
We call it the garage.
The garage.
Yeah.
Well, Caleb, listen, thank you so much as always. The album comes out in May. Can we please have fun? Tour details on the website radiox.co.uk and Global Player. And come into the studio when you're here in June. We'd love to see you.
Yeah, I'd love that. Awesome.